Hi, Papa. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
I won't hold you up from eating your lunch. I just wanted to check on you and see how you're doing and make sure you're okay. And
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know how long I'll be fine, but I'm fine. I gotta wait. Time goes, takes its toll on everybody. So,
yeah,
as far as I know, I'm all right.
okay. Well, I just worry about you.
Yeah, well, don't worry about me. I'm okay. Okay.
All right, I love you so much.
All right.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
You too. I love you too. So, I'll get in touch with you. I'll let you know.
Okay, please keep me updated.
I will.
Okay, I love you, Papa.
Love you too, honey.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
I don't know, I've got so many things just going through my head at once. Chris and I are supposed to go to the Virgin Islands, but we're supposed to leave like tomorrow night. And then Wednesday, a Category 5 hurricane is supposed to hit the island that, excuse me. Sorry, I'm so upset I haven't been able to eat for the past like 2 days. I feel so sick to my stomach. Anyways, Chris and I are supposed to go on our wedding anniversary to the Virgin Islands, and we're supposed to leave tomorrow night. And then Wednesday, a Category like 4 or 5 hurricane is supposed to hit the island. So we're just keeping track of that right now to see if we're gonna have to cancel our trip or not, which I've got my fingers crossed that we don't have to, but at the same time, if we do have to, I'm just gonna look at it as a positive, like the universe is telling me that I need to be here for whatever reason, in case something maybe goes wrong with my grandfather, if things aren't okay as he says that they are. I can't get upset over missing a trip. I mean, there's more important things going on here right now, you know? I know that everything in life happens for a reason, and everything is to teach us a lesson or to make us stronger people. But it doesn't mean that while you're going through it that it's not hard, because it is. But I know whatever happens is gonna make me a stronger person. Okay, so we were supposed to go to the Virgin Islands, but there are 2 back-to-back hurricanes that are coming through the exact island that we were supposed to go to. And we've waited as long as we possibly could wait before having to cancel everything. And then our Airbnb host actually wrote us this morning and said something along the lines of, I don't know if you've ever been to the islands when there's a storm, but it gets pretty chaotic, and it's already chaotic, and they've already said they're closing the airport on Tuesday, like no matter what, come hell or high water, it's gonna be closed. And she said people are already like starting to freak out and trying to evacuate and different stuff, whatever. And we totally understand what damage a hurricane can do. We live in Florida, so I mean, you know, we deal with like hurricane warnings and stuff like every single year, like multiple times a year. So as it sits right now, I kind of just woke up having a cup of coffee. Chris has been up for hours dealing with the Airbnb situation and the flights. He has looked at the airline we're flying with to see if we can go to any other place in the US. Like, he's clicked on every like place that they fly to. And the problem, there's a couple. If we go to the West Coast, right? The West Coast? They go through Houston?
Mm-hmm.
So if we try to fly to any of the states on the West Coast of the United States, their main hub is the Houston airport, which right now, Houston is dealing with a big, massive like flood from a hurricane, Harvey. So obviously we can't stop through Texas to catch, you know, to refuel or to catch another, not an extended flight. What is it called? A connecting flight. So we can't go to the West Coast. We can't go to the islands. And so we're thinking maybe we'll just go somewhere that we can drive, and that way we could take Harrison, because the path that the two hurricanes are currently on, basically they're gonna go over the island we were going to, and then they're gonna come up to where Florida is. But you know, the path is constantly changing, but as it has been for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, that's the path that they're predicting that it's gonna go. So if the house and stuff floods here, Harrison's gonna be like stuck. Like, we can't just leave him. Like, he's our child. We can't just leave him here to fucking drown in a flooded house. So we're out of options for flying. There isn't really anywhere we can go. We even looked at like New York and stuff that's on the same coast as us, but if you try to fly out the same day, because we were gonna be flying out at like 3 a.m. tonight, well, tomorrow morning, but you know what I mean. They try to charge you like $10 million more than what the fucking ticket is actually worth. So, yeah, if we go to any of the like 3 places that are actually available, it's gonna cost us like triple the amount that we've already paid. So we're trying to see, Chris is about to call the airline to see if they will just refund us, cancel the flight, because we can't fly into a fucking hurricane. That's obviously not smart. It's not safe. Like, anybody with common sense would know, like, that's not a good idea. So they have all these like rules and shit with, you know, what they'll refund you and what fees they charge to cancel and this, that, the other. But we're hoping that because it's a natural disaster that's coming and it's out of our control, that they'll just refund us all of our money, which would be great. So that's where we are right now. And Chris is about to call them. Here we go.
Hi, I'm just calling. I'm supposed to be traveling to St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands tomorrow, but we've been following the hurricane. Hurricane Irma is supposed to hit St. Thomas, so unfortunately we're going to have to cancel our reservation.
They're closing the airport there.
We got record that they're going to be closing their airport on Tuesday, and we're afraid of getting trapped on the island in a hurricane. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Send away.
I can't understand anything she says. Can you understand her?
She said she's going to check
if there's an advisory for the hurricane.
Cancel your reservation. Sir, cancellation charge will apply. And
no. They're saying they won't give us our travel fees back if we cancel because they don't have an advisory yet.
I'm sorry, man? Right, so if I, like I said, if I can't cancel this flight now, and then in a couple days from now, you know, they say all these travel advisories, the airport's closed down. I mean, is it possible to get those refunded? Charges apply.
Can I?
Is there someone else we can talk to?
This is his wife. May I please speak to a supervisor?
I understand information if you want to talk to my supervisor. Your identity, right?
Right, I understand your policy, Nadine. Your company makes billions of dollars a year. We're not gonna risk our life to go into a hurricane. We don't have any problem rebooking with you once the hurricane has passed, but we are not gonna get on a flight, go to a tiny island in the middle of the ocean, get hit by a hurricane, potentially die, and not be able to come home. So I need to talk to somebody that is willing to work with me and is willing to work around the fees, because I know that it is possible. We fly very often, so I know that somebody is able to assist us. And if you're not the person that's able to assist us, I need to speak to the person that is able to refund those fees. It's nothing against you. I understand that you're just doing your job, but I need to speak to somebody that can help us, because a hurricane is completely out of our control. This is our anniversary trip. We do not want to have to cancel this trip. I've been crying for days because we have to cancel this trip. So I don't think that we should have to pay a consequence for something that we have absolutely no control over. That a natural disaster is not something that we can control. And as of Tuesday, the island has already told us, the airport on the island has already told us, come Tuesday, the airport on the island will be closed. They will not let anybody in, they will not let anybody off, and then the hurricane is supposed to hit on Wednesday. So if we fly out tomorrow, we're on the island, they close the airport on Tuesday, the hurricane hits on Wednesday, we're gonna be stuck on an island that's going to be flooded and everything is going to be destroyed. This happened back in 1999 when the hurricane that took the same path hit that island and everything was destroyed. We are not willing to risk our lives to go on a trip that we can just reschedule with your airline. So I need somebody that's able to work with us, because it's not something that we did out of our own fault. I could see if we were saying, oh, we just decided not to take the trip. I could understand that, but that's not the case. The case is we don't want to lose our lives. So I need to talk to whoever can help us. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let me just repeat what you said, because my phone is breaking up. I don't know if it's my connection or your guys' connection, but somehow we've ended up with a bad connection. So she could like cancel and give us a credit with their airline to, like, we wouldn't get our money back, but we would just get like a credit with their airline to fly in the future. Is that okay with you? Okay, that is correct what I just told him, correct? Okay, he says that would be okay with him. I have to make sure it's okay with him because it went on his credit card, you know what I mean? So he says that that's okay. If you're willing to refund everything that we've paid and just give us the full amount credit toward another flight with your airline company, that would be great, because then we can just rebook this trip through you guys. And we don't have to go through, you know, all this stuff again, because we'll already have a credit with you.
Yeah, so if you're going to this credit,
and then we won't be out any money. We'll just fly with you within 60 days. Okay, perfect. Yes, you can place me on hold to do what you need to do. Thank you so very much, Christine. I really appreciate your help.
Thank you for this. Anything for you?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Woohoo! Mommy got our money back. Mommy got our money back. Woo, 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 woo. If you get married, marry someone like me, so that your wife saves you a lot of fucking money. That way you're not out $600 fucking on a flight. I get things done all the time. Like, they'll just tell Chris like no, and he just goes, okay, the answer's no. And I'm like, no is not an okay answer. Anyways, we won't be going to the Virgin Islands for our anniversary, unfortunately. But the positive thing is, we also won't be dying in the Virgin Islands on our anniversary. So
I don't think we die, but the possibility of getting stuck there and getting Zika is very high.
Yeah, especially if there's just standing still water, it's gonna make mosquitoes. Like, that's where mosquitoes breed. Yeah, exactly. I mean, not that Zika matters because we're not having any kids, so it doesn't matter if I get Zika, right? Will it kill me?
It makes you really sick.
Oh, well then it matters. I don't want to get really sick. I thought it was just for like, it makes your kids have like 6 eyes or some shit. And I'm like, I'm never having kids, so that doesn't matter.
Horrible flu. It's like a virus that stays with you forever. Like,
oh god, like herpes or some shit?
yeah,
It's like herpes of the mosquito.
It's like a virus. I think.
Mosquito herpes. You don't want mosquito herpes. I guess that I will put this video up just to let you guys know that there won't be Virgin Island videos coming, unfortunately. But, you know, a video is not worth our life or risking our life or any of that, you know, so it is what it is. We'll figure out something else, whether we have to take a car trip somewhere or whatever it is, we'll figure it out. So now I have a credit with 2 different airlines. I can fly anywhere I fucking want over the next year. Oh goodness. If anybody has a house with a couch or an extra room to a state that I haven't been to yet, let me know if you want to put me up, because I got airline credits to fly there. You guys have a good weekend. Stay safe with all this nasty ass weather. All right. Bye.